So what's the purpose of this video, you might be asking? Since I made a similar video a while back when the S1 Pro Plus, that's on the left there, came out, I did a comparison video. So this is a rematch, kind of like Ali versus Frazier, Biden versus Trump. Anyway, the first video, I had some feedback, people saying they heard a huge difference. My personal ears, my drumming ears, I didn't hear a huge difference. I heard a slight difference, and it wasn't enough to upgrade. And but one of the weaknesses of the first video, and that's the reason I'm making a second video, is I used a keyboard. I didn't use tracks, and so I don't know if I got the full gist of the sound spectrum for the new speaker. Obviously, there's all kinds of features on the new speaker that I went over on the first video if you want to go into depth. But that's kind of not even debatable anymore, because the S1 Pro, the original speaker from 2018, is not being made anymore. Originally, they were, when the S1 Pro Plus came out, they were still offering Bose speakers. And the S1 Pro, the original, was cheaper at $500. And now it's not being offered anymore. I guess they went through their stock, and that's it. You don't have that choice anymore. They did lower the price of the S1 Pro Plus to $600, and that is actually the price that I paid back in 2018. So that's pretty good on Bose's part, that they kept the price the same and they added all these features. But the gist of the video and the question to be answered is, if you own the S1 Pro original like I do, I actually own a pair of them, should you sell? I've seen them about $400 on eBay at this point. Should you upgrade and pay the extra $200 for a brand new S1 Pro Plus? As far as sound wise, we already talked about the features. Obviously, if you need the features, it's probably worth it for you. Some musicians prefer the S1 Pro, the original, because it has, it's not digital app control. They like the fact they can, on the fly, change the reverb really quickly, the volume. And so for a geeky musician, that could be a reason why they would not want to go to the new app technology. So here we go. We're going to do a sound demo, and I'll let you decide if it's worth it to upgrade. As I said, I have a pair. I don't see upgrading for my purposes. But let's hear what they sound like. We'll see the sound demo. Here we go. Here's your max dB rating. I got before a clip light, 103.1. It's pretty impressive, and the sound is nice and clean at that volume. Very impressive. Just to give you in comparison, at the same distance, in the same home, I was able to get 109.5 on a QSC CP8, which is a $500 speaker, $100 less, and that's 6 dB more, is twice as loud. But this is a battery-powered speaker, and you have to compare AC to AC or battery-powered speakers, but just to give you an idea in comparison. But 103 is a good figure for a battery-operated speaker. I am impressed. Okay, ready for the sound demo. So what I've done is I've level matched the speakers. It took me a little while, and both speakers are approximately 88 dB. And that's a good volume, not too low, but not too loud. Actually, the recording engineers, producers, they usually mix it about 85 dB. So wherever you see the Zildjian hat, for example, the S1 Pro Plus on the left has the Zildjian hat, that'll be the speaker playing. So when you see the hat move, that's the speaker that's playing. We got some speakers in the background. Those are off. That has nothing to do with the test. Okay, here we go. It's a non-copyrighted track. Some people complain about, can't you find better music? That's the problem. Non-copyrighted issues. So this is the best we got. Here we go, starting with the S1 Pro Plus. There's our sound meter peaking about almost 90, 89.5 dB. Both speakers playing pretty much the same level. It's hard to get them exact, and this isn't the best sound meter, but I'm going to stress when you A/B speakers, if they're not exactly or as much as possible level matched, the louder speaker will fool the brain and it'll always sound better. Okay, we're going to play another tune and we'll see how it sounds with a different type of music. For the last test, I'm going to be playing the original S1 Pro, and then I'm going to bring in the S1 Pro Plus at the same time. And I did try it with the S1 Pro, with the S1 Pro Plus, bringing in the S1 Pro. I heard a little difference when you add a second speaker, a little fullness, but it wasn't major difference. So let's try it the other way around. S1 Pro playing, and I'm going to bring in the S1 Pro Plus, and let's see here if we hear a radical or a noticeable difference. Okay, let's wrap up this video. I hope you heard the difference from the sound demo, and I forgot to mention that both speakers are flat. Both of them, there is no bass, no treble boosted, right down the middle, 12 o'clock flat. So you do have room to adjust up and down to your taste. Okay, so the sound demo to me this time, playing tracks, so I'm very glad I did make the second video, because the first video, as I mentioned, was just using a keyboard and I didn't hear a huge difference. But this time using tracks, there was a huge difference as far as bass. Maybe too much. The S1 Pro Plus really added a lot of low end to the mix. Like I said, maybe a little too much if you're playing acoustic guitar. But you, like I said, you do have your EQ where you can dial that down. The S1 Pro is slightly louder. Not much, but a little bit. So the question is, should people upgrade? I'd want to mention that the S1 Pro is not being sold anymore. I don't see any websites Looks like they ended that where they're running both speakers. So you can sell your S1 Pro for about $400. I saw it on eBay at this point. The S1 Pro Plus at $600. They've come down. That is actually the same price. $600 is what I paid back in 2018 for the S1 Pro. So I think you're getting a real lot for your money if you're starting from scratch. You're getting the app and you're getting all these features. So it's a great deal. And the speaker really is a well-rounded, it might be the best Bluetooth speaker out there. Of course, if you want to go a little heavier, a little louder, I still will think the Everest 8 is a little better, but that's $750, $150 more. But this price, $600, I don't think you can beat it. It's really, I have to, hats off to Bose. I think they've really upgraded. But going back to the original question, if you have the S1 Pro like I do, should you sell it? Should you upgrade? Well, if you need the features, definitely. Going by sound alone, I would say probably not unless you're really looking for that extra bass. At this point, it's really a preference. Part of me is about to lay down the money. This S1 Pro Plus is borrowed. Part of me is saying I should go out and purchase one. And the other part of me is saying, I always use a subwoofer anyhow, so what's the point? Having that app is really nice, though. I think I'm just going to keep my S1 Pro pair and not upgrade. But it's a choice for you guys out there after watching this video. I hope this video can help you decide. Okay, this is Bill. Hope you enjoyed. I enjoyed making the video. Later.